Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the Dreaded D-Rose report. Stock is down in WWE about 7% so far, as the company's reported quarterly revenues and earnings that missed the analysis expectations and management estimates. They were hoping for a little bit more, but you know, times are tough out here. Vince blames the talent, blames a lot of the drop on talent, and on an Icelandic volcano. Oh, anything other than him and his staff, okay. Anyway, diva Michelle McCool has earned #1 position in Pro Wrestling Illustrated's 3rd annual PWI Female 50. Anyway, the chart ranks the top female wrestlers in North America from July 1st, 09 to through June 30th, 010. Anyway, she succeeds multi-time WWE champion Mickie James last year, charted out #1. Pro Wrestling Illustrated attributes its decision to the ranking McCool as the top wrestler in North America with the following facts. Facts 1. June 2009, McCool became the first woman in WWE history to have held both the Diva and the Women's Championship thanks to a win over Melina. Fact number 2. Over the past 12 months, McCool has scored pinfall victories over Melina, Gail Kim, Mickie James, 3 of the most decorated women wrestlers of the past decade. Fact number 3. From July 1st, 09 through June 30th, 010, McCool held or co-held the Women's Championship title for more than 325 of the 365 days that year, last year. Although not actually a fact, Pro Wrestling Illustrated also noted that the following regarding McCool said, here's a number of facts too. Michelle McCool is a woman is revealed by fans and peers, and best woman wrestler in the game today, like it or not. And Michelle will tell you that too. So will Undertaker. For what it's worth, noting that the official syfy website lists Edge as well as Undertaker, Rey Mysterio, Beth Phoenix, and Michelle McCool as appearing on Friday Night SmackDown when the program debuts on its network in October. So we know he'll be back. Regarding Edge, he was originally supposed to remain on SmackDown before WWE's mentality during the draft changed and making Raw brand the company's top priority. The renewed push for SmackDown brand is expected this fall, given that Vince McMahon has predicted its move to Syfy and want to drag the audience, you know, of course, from my network over to Syfy. SmackDown will eventually be as large as Raw's ratings. Ooh, I don't know if I'd stick my neck out that far. Many within WWE's developmental system are raving on the potential and the progress of NXT season winner Wade Barrett. Those affiliated with the Florida Championship Wrestling raves about how he continually improves in the ring. They also feel that his size and promo ability to headline. So expect that. Edge has been given a weekend off to attend the wedding of former WWE Kazarni and Stacy Carter, Miss Kitty. Edge and Kazarni and Christian are friends growing up in Orangeville, Ontario. The trio started in their wrestling careers through Ron Hutchinson's gym in Toronto. Meanwhile, Christian was not given the weekend off due to SmackDown's brand of the Tour of Australia. As reported earlier this week, episodes of TNA Impact is going to be featuring matchups initially pegged for Sunday's pay-per-view match, but one of the matches advertised at the Impact is Jeff Hardy's Open Challenge. The Open Challenge is expected to be met by a wrestler let go by the World Wrestling Entertainment earlier this year. So you're not going to tell us, huh? TNA Wrestling Weekend house shows that was going on last Friday in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, drew about 1,700. Friday in Fayetteville, North Carolina, drew about 1,600. Saturday, Concord, North Carolina, doing about 1,100 people. All right, former ECW great woman, I think. Francine, 38, has declined TNA's invitation to appear at Sunday's Hardcore Justice pay-per-view. I wanted to see kind of what she looked like. Following her unceremonious departure from World Wrestling Entertainment in 2006, Francine imminently announced her retirement from the professional wrestling industry, and since then, the Queen of Extreme has maintained her retirement throughout the year. Last year, she was at a ECW reunion show with proceeds from the event donated to the American Cancer Society. Since departing from World Wrestling Entertainment in 2008, Snitsky, of all things, has been seeking a career in acting. He will be in the sequel to, will star in the sequel too, to a critically panned, in other words, this way, 1966 film Manos, The Hands of Faith, and Manos, The Search for Valley Lodge. I don't know why they want to remake those. It was awful. We'll see how it goes. Shane Douglas posted on the following on his official website, which is franchisefansite.com, calling out TNA for using his likeness to promote Hardcore Justice when he never agreed to appear. Douglas says he's willing to appear at the show, but only if he gets a shot at Ric Flair face to face. Douglas and Flair have had bad blood for many years, I guess, dating back to the early days of ECW, when Douglas would cut very harsh promos about the Nature Boy, who was in WCW at the time. Flair has taken some cheap shots against Shane Douglas in recent interviews, bringing up the fact that he currently works at a retail store, Target. Hey, let these suckers go at it. Put your little red outfit on, Shane, and you'll get Flair. Former ECW and referee Judge Jeff Jones recently appeared on Low Blow radio show and had the following to say about his working at TNA Hard Justice pay-per-view. He says, well, first of all, I'd be a fool to say no, and I love to appear there, but no, I haven't been contacted in any official manner. So he'd like to, but oh well. Team 3D their contracts are reportedly going to be expiring within the next few months, and they're renegotiating the deal with TNA. Said that neither Brother Ray or Devon are thrilled about the Hardcore Justice pay-per-view. Last word, Shane Douglas has not agreed to appear. Douglas telling everybody's upset at the fans about the footage thing. I don't know why it's on here twice, but they said the same thing, just a little different way. Shane McMahon, former WWE executive, you know who the hell it is, the son of Vince McMahon, has scored a new executive role in conjunction with an agreement that it is completed in private placement financing. China Broadband Incorporated also announced that Shane McMahon has been appointed the new chief CEO of that company. I wonder if he bought his way into it like Mama's trying to get into the Senate. Anyway, the company said that Mr. McMahon has been appointed CEO, and we're proud to have him as the most seasoned veteran of pay-per-views and premium sports in the world. Joining China Broadband team, his highly skilled background in marketing and promotion will be instrumental in us moving forward. Reported earlier, TNA has suspended Samoa Joe in an incident that took place on the 13th. Still going on, I guess. And following the match, I didn't talk about that. The suspension is reportedly for 1 month, and he was not at last week's TNA taping, so he's not listed on any upcoming live events either. TNA quietly removed Balls Mahoney from their webpage, where they have their all the people announced who works for them and who don't. Anyway, I better be getting all of here. I'm about ready to run out of time, and I got more news, but I'll just wait and let you know about it tomorrow. Hey, thanks for clicking. I gotta go.